think it's recording now. Okay, so I was gonna make a little dance floor over here, so I thought I might as well just record it. So I made this little kit like yesterday. They're all like beveled pieces, so I was just gonna use some of those. So let's just use one of these, figure out where we're gonna put it. Oh, whoops. Okay, I should probably lock this. Properties. Where? Oh, there you are. Locked. So now I'm not going to be able to touch it unless I select it. Okay, so I'm going to move this to about where I want it. Let's just go there. And then I'm going to repeat it across all the way over here and be the same width. But so this is like 3 wide. So if I go like here and here, you can see it's 3. But I'm going to just copy them in code because I don't want to go through all that. So I'm going to make a folder. I should have organized this more. This is going to be dance floor. So I'll move this guy into the dance floor folder so I can close that, make my workspace tidy. Don't need all that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is let's add a script in let's add a normal script. Dance floor. So I'm going to want to make a link to, I'm going to scroll this up so you can see it. It's probably too much. Okay, so I'm going to make a reference to the dance floor folder. So I'll go workspace, wait for child, dance floor, and then we'll look for the first part that's in there. So we'll go dance floor, wait for child. You can probably just use a normal part instead of a mesh thing that I have. But so to make like a grid of parts, you need to use a nested for loop. So let's first, like, we're gonna want to have a width and a height. So we'll say they're both going to be like the same. So I have, if you look at this, since I said before these are like 3 long and I want it to cover the whole area, I'm going to do 12 because 4 times 3. So I'm going to want 12 parts. So it's going to be 12 and 12. And then I'm going to go for I is equal to width. Here, I'll start it at 1 until it reaches width. Do. And then for J is equal to 1 height. I probably use, I'll just be looking down at it anyway, so it doesn't matter if I say height. Okay, so now we've got sort of our x and y coordinates. In fact, this is probably gonna be opposite, but I don't know. I'll say x, y. Wait. Yeah, okay. I'm flipping all these variables around. Basically the same thing anyway, but so for the rows, what we're gonna do is we're gonna clone that first part. We're gonna make it a new one. Let's just call them new platforms or new box. It's easier to know. And actually, yeah, so we're gonna just, we'll make this one sort of like transparent. It's like not gonna kind of be there, but it's just gonna be used for reference on the position. And then we can leave that there, but what we'll do is we'll clone that, and then we're gonna want to set the transparency back to being 0 so that we can see it. But then we're going to want to set the position. So new box dot position. So what we're going to want to do is get it already has like its base position, so we can probably just plus equals, oh, what happened to my screen? It turned black for a second. Okay. We're going to add a vector 3 to it. We're going to say why is it caps? Is it? Oh no, it's just so big text that I'm not used to it. Okay. We're not going to go any height, but we're just going to go x and y, although y is z. But we'll multiply that by the new box dot size dot x and dot size dot z, maybe. So we'll just try that to see if it, we'll need to make sure that the parent is set. So we'll set that to the dance floor, because we already made reference to that up here. And there's going to be some music in it, but here, I'll just turn that off. Okay, so when we play it, it should have, oh, I made them here for some reason. Okay, yeah. So I made the grid. They're all going this way instead of the other way I thought it was going to go. So do minus for both of them. So you can just go minus here. So now it should create a grid of parts going that way. Yep. Now that actually offset at 1. Let's see if it made it the right, yeah, it made it that right length. Because when we should just subtract 1 from the position. So if we just go x minus 1, so we'll just go do that minus 1 and y minus 1. Wrap that. Make sure to wrap it in parentheses. Okay. Yep, so now we've got a grid of parts that were made programmatically. You can do a lot of stuff with it, like change the height of them. If you're going to do some like terrain generation, that's fun. But we're just going to make it do some stuff with colors. So what we can do is just set the color equal to color3 dot from our HSV. This way we can just change the color and not the saturation and value for randomness. So we'll do math.random and then set both of those to 1. So HSV goes from 0 to 1 for the values instead of going to 255 like some other color constructors. So if we try that again, I should just be playing at position. Hit set the colors to be random. So now we got a bunch of random colors here. And what you could do, so let's go back, is kind of do the same thing. We'll go through pairs. This is kind of the faster way to do this, but so we're gonna go, we have the dance floor folder, we're gonna get all the children in there, and then we're gonna say that we want to color them, basically what we did here. And we're gonna throw this in a loop, so we'll say how many seconds we want. Let's just say 2 for now. I don't want to get too crazy. So now that'll keep looping and setting the colors to random ones every 2 seconds if it starts. Maybe I should edit the video. Come on, Roblox. You didn't crash on me, did you? I put a weight in the loop. I'm just gonna save this, just in case. Yeah, it should not be having too much trouble. There we go. Now if you go over here, we got random colors. Hope you enjoyed. See it. Have a good day. It's taking a long time for me to find a button to stop. Okay. See it.